everyone, I am Bhoomika Rathi. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, we are doing practices for competitive exams in which I am going to cover your English grammar at the very first, in which we have completed nouns, the first parts of speech. Alright, now we are covering the second one that we have is pronoun. Alright, what are pronouns? Now, nouns will be replaced by pronouns. So let's see. Alright, what are pronouns? A word used in the place of a noun. Alright, this is called pronoun. Alright, pronouns are used to avoid the repetition of the nouns in the sentence. Alright, let's see. If the same noun is used again and again in a sentence, then the beauty of the sentence will be lost. Alright, that's why we use pronoun. So, this is the main reason why the pronouns are used in place of nouns. Alright, now let's see. Let's see the example that we have. The example says, Mrs. Shukla, being a good teacher, she is liked by all the students. So here, we will remove this pronoun, she. Why so? A pronoun is a word which is used in the place of a noun. Alright? But it cannot be used along with noun. This is quite important. So here, we will remove the word she, since we have the noun, Mrs. Shukla over here. So along with noun, we cannot use a pronoun. Alright? This becomes the wrong. Now let's see. Yes. Now we will see the types of pronouns. How many types of pronouns we have? 10 types of pronouns. Alright, let's see the first one that we have. First one is personal pronouns. Alright, second is possessive pronouns. Then third is demonstrative pronouns. Fourth is distributive pronouns. Fifth is reciprocal pronouns. Then sixth we have is reflective pronouns. Seventh we have is emphatic or emphasizing pronouns. Then at 8 we have indefinite pronouns. Then at 9 we have relative pronouns. Last but not the least, the 10th one, we have interrogative pronouns. Alright, now let's see them in details. Alright, the first one is personal pronouns, in which we have I, me, we, us, you, he, him, she, her, it, they, and them. Alright, in possessive pronouns, we have mine, ours, yours, his, hers, theirs. Alright, in demonstrative pronouns, we have this, that, these, those, and such. Alright, then in distributive pronouns, we have each, either, neither, none, etc. Alright, at last, at fifth, we have reciprocal pronouns, which are each other and one another. Alright, now let's see the next we have. So here we have the sixth one is reflective pronouns, in which we have myself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, themselves, and oneself. Then at seventh we have is emphatic or emphasizing pronouns. So let's see, myself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, itself, themselves, and oneself. The same that we have in reflexive pronouns. But when these are used to put emphasis on the subject, they are called emphatic or emphasizing pronouns. Alright, let's see how. Here we have an example. You yourself are responsible for your problems. So here yourself is emphasizing pronoun. Alright, in the next example that we have, he hurt himself. So here himself is emphasizing pronoun. Alright, now let's move on. Here we have eighth one is indefinite pronoun, in which we have everybody, somebody, nobody, anybody, everyone, someone, no one, anyone, everything, something, nothing, anything, all, some, any, both, another, much, few, and little. Alright, in relative pronouns we have who, whom, whose, which, and that. They are used for joining the letters. Alright, for joining the sentence. Then we have interrogative pronouns, in which we have who, whom, whose, which, and what. They are used to ask the questions. Alright, now let's move on. Let's see the case of personal pronouns. Alright, in this we have three persons. Alright, in pronouns we have three types of person. The first person, then second person, and at last the third person. So in first person, we have two types. Alright, the singular one and the plural one. When we use the singular one, in subject we use I. Alright, and when we use plural one, we use we as subject. Alright, when this first person is used as subject, we use I. And this the same is used as object, then it transforms into me. All right. Similarly, for the plural one, we have we for the first person. All right. Now, this first person is here subject, and if we are representing the first person as object, then we will use us. All right. And if we use the first person's plural form as possessive adjective, then we will use our. And for the first person as singular one, we will use possessive adjective as my. All right. For possessive pronoun, we will use mine. For I. All right. And for we will use ours as possessive pronouns. All right. Then we have the second person. In second person, for singular and plural, we always have only one form, that is you, and it in the subject is you. Similarly, for object we have is you only. All right. We don't have to change that. But for possessive adjective, for the second person, you changes to your. All right. Then for possessive pronoun, it changes to yours. All right. S is added over here. Then we have the third person. The third person, if we have the singular one, we have she, he, and it. All right. If we have the plural form, then we will use they. All right. Now, in the singular one, they are used as subject, and if we have to use them as object, then they transforms into this one. So she changes to her, he changes to him, and it changes to it only. It remains it. All right. And for the possessive adjective, these one, he, she, and it, they have these forms. All right. She changes to her, he changes to his, and it changes to its. All right. Then for possessive pronouns of the third person as singular one, we have these forms. All right. She changes to hers, and he remains the same as his. All right. And for it, we don't have any possessive pronoun. All right. Then we have the last one. For the third person as plural, we have the subject as they, and if we have to use they as object, then we will transform it into them. Then as possessive adjectives, we will use them, they as their, and if we have to use it in possessive pronoun, then we will use theirs. All right. Now let's move on. Now let's see the use of personal pronouns. All right. The pronouns are used as first person, second person, and third person are called personal pronouns, as I told you in the above table. All right. Now let's move on. So what are personal pronouns? These are the one which I taught you. All right. Nominative case are those in which these forms are used as subject. All right. And objective case are those in which these ones transform into this one and they are used as object. All right. Now let's see. I changes to me, she changes to her, he changes to him, they changes to them, it remains it, and we changes to us, you remains to you only. All right. So this is all for today. Meet in the next video with rules of pronouns. Thank you.